Hi, this is Aubrey with Knitting by Aubrey, and today we're going to do a basket weave pattern. And this particular pattern is for a scarf, but you can do it for whatever type of design. So let me show you. Here's this beautiful scarf made out of the basket weave pattern. This is honestly one of my favorite scarves I've ever made, and it's such an easy pattern too. I got this pattern from this book. It's called Skinny Scarves, and it's by Leisure Arts. Here's the pattern. You can see that this scarf has been made out of some beautiful dark teal yarn. I will put this pattern in the description. And it's a super easy pattern. It's rated 2 for easy. And you use weight 4 yarn, about 1 skein or 1 ball of yarn, and you use 2 needle sizes. Finished, this scarf is really long. It's about 74 1/4 inches long, or 188.5 centimeters. You can see that this pattern is vertical, so it kind of flows up and down the scarf with the border around it. And you can see that when I flip it over, it is not reversible. So this is what it looks like. Today I'm going to use some beautiful dark green emerald yarn. This yarn is 100% acrylic, and it's size medium or size 4. This pattern requires 2 sizes of knitting needles. The rose gold ones on the left are size 7, and the gold ones on the right are size 8. So you need sizes 7 and sizes 8. To start our scarf or pattern, we're going to start with our size 7 knitting needles and cast on 20 stitches. Here I'm casting on 20 stitches. If you need help with casting on, I do have a video that I will link below in the description. Here's our 20 stitches on size 7 needles. Now for rows 1 through 5, I'm going to knit across. So I'm going to knit across 5 times with the size 7 needles. Here are rows 1 through 5, just knit. Now I'm going to switch to our larger size of knitting needles, or size 8. To switch to a different size of needle, I'm going to have one on the left and the other size on the right. And so I'm just going to do it just like normal, but it will make it a little bit of a different size. In this case, it's going to make the loops a little bit bigger. I'm going to do row 6. Row 6 is knit 3, purl across to the last 3 stitches, then knit 3. Next is row 7, and this is the right side of the scarf. We are going to knit 5, purl 4, knit 2, purl 4, and finish with knit 5. Here we have row 8. We're going to knit 3, purl 2, knit 4, purl 2, knit 4, purl 2, and finish with knit 3. An important note about this pattern is that rows 9 and 10 will be repeated rows 7 and 8. So row 9 will be the same as row 7, and row 10 will be the same as row 8. So make sure you repeat those for 9 and 10. I have finished rows 9 and 10. For row 11, you will just knit across. Now for row 12. Row 12 has knit 3, purl across to the last 3 stitches, and finish with knit 3. The even rows of this pattern are the wrong side, and the odd rows of this pattern are the right side. This is row 13, and it has knit 3, purl 3, knit 2, purl 4, knit 2, purl 3, and knit 3. Here's row 14. We have knit 6, purl 2, knit 4, purl 2, knit 6. For rows 15 and 16, we're going to repeat rows 13 and 14. So 15 is going to be the same as 13, and 16 is going to be the same as 14. So don't forget to repeat those. I have finished rows 15 and 16, and now we are on row 17, which is just knit across. Next is row 18, which is knit 3, purl across to the last 3 stitches, and then knit 3. And that is our pattern. So to continue, we are going to do rows 7 through 18 again and again. It's super easy, and I love this pattern. It was so easy that I even memorized it at one point. Rows 7 through 18 will give you 2 rows of little squares. This is the right side, and when I flip it over, it should look like this. Here, I have gone through rows 7 through 18 again. And here's another round of rows 7 through 18. You're going to do this until it is 74 1/4 inches long. When your project has reached your desired length, then you are going to change needles again. So I'm changing back to number 7, and I am just knitting across. This will finish our border. For the last 5 rows, you will knit across with size 7 needles to finish the border and make your scarf done. Here's what your pattern should look like when it's done. When you are ready to cast off, you will cast off in all knit stitches. You can watch a video of me casting off in the description below. Here I have my red scarf and my green design, and both are so pretty. I love this pattern in any color, and it's just really, really awesome. And that is how you knit the basket weave.